Hello there, BookTube. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nathan Lambert, and I am the rambling reviewer. I call my channel this because I tend to ramble. And in this video, I hope I won't ramble quite as much as I did in the last video. Because even though I got a few people who seem to have liked the video, I don't want my videos to be that long. At least not all of them. I have kind of two goals with this channel. One goal being to a very personal goal to lay down my thoughts about the things I read somewhere. And although I love to write, it feels most natural to me to talk it out. And I don't know if anyone's ever experienced this before, but where you finish something and then you jump right into the next thing, it feels like it just kind of is gone. And I don't want to do that. I want to have a place where I can release it. Release my thoughts, release my opinions about whatever I read. Even if I'm not the best critic, just some of the things I have in mind when I talked about something. And the other reason, which is more heavily impacted by the length of my videos, is I want to talk to people. I want to communicate and learn and share and do all these things with whoever you are who is watching this. I've been on BookTube, for a bit, but my videos have been very sporadic, and I've watched BookTube for much longer. And it's only when I found kind of this corner of BookTube with people like the Bookish Bryants, Steve Donoghue, Mark Richardson, and all these other amazing booktubers who I've found that I've started to want to make my own videos. And the first real chance I had where I was talking about the books, aside from some sporadic early videos, was when I took part in the Storm Along 2020, hosted by Michael Nip, Christy Lewis, Victoria the Musical Bookworm, and I feel bad because I can't remember the fourth host, but talking and taking part in that was amazing, and I loved it. And so I'm already rambling, I'm already taking up time, but that's kind of where I'm at, is that I want to balance those two things. I want to talk, I want to put my thoughts there, but I also want to be approachable enough so that all my videos are 30 minutes long, so that I can hopefully talk to other people. But today, I'm hoping this will be a shorter video, and a more concise video. So I'm not talking about a book, I'm talking about books. Specifically books I've not yet read, and no, this is not a TBR, this is kind of an unboxing. So I heard about the Asimovs magazines from Steve Donoghue's channel. He has been, for New Worlds November, he has been looking at science fiction magazines, Asimov Analog, and Science Fiction and Fantasy, which I hear we might be doing some fantasy reading very soon. But I liked some of the stories that he talked about in some of those magazines, so I thought I would order some, and so I did. I ordered a grab bag of them on the site, but I also ordered several lots of them on eBay, and two of the lots, which were by the same person, or from the same person, just came today. Very surprising because I only bought them 3 days ago, so I did not expect them this soon, which is part of the reason I'm so cheery today. And I wanted to, I've already opened them, so I've already looked at a few of them, but I wanted to kind of just show them off and see if any of you might have heard or seen any of these volumes, and maybe I might have some opinions about some of them. And I might read a few of them for this event, for New Worlds November. And so, yeah, I think I'll just kind of jump into it. It's already almost 6 minutes in, so probably good that I do. So, first of all, I've got 26 magazines here in this box. So I'm just gonna start. We got December 1987. This one has Howard Wardrop. I don't know him. Isaac Asimov. I do know him. George L. Effinger, and the thrilling conclusion of Howard Ellison, I, Robot, the movie? There's a sticker there, so I don't know. Got a pharaoh. We got Anubis in the background, that's interesting. So I'm just gonna set them right here. I really like this cover. This one has, is the January 1989 edition. Got a book called The Egg by Stephen Popkis. I don't think I know that, but there was a story I read called The Egg, so that's not... No, that's not one I know. That might be an Alien story, so I might read that tonight, because I kind of wanted to read a little bit more Alien story before I started on AI stuff, even though it's Monday, so I should be reading just AI stuff. But I like that cover. Got this weird, blobby alien and ships in the background. I like that. It's a Harry Turtle love story. So... this is the February. I'm not gonna say the dates actually. They're all from like 1987, 1989. So, is that a Dyson sphere? Or is it just like an enclosed ecosystem of some sort? Destroyer of Worlds. Ooh, got some more Harlan Ellison here, and we got a Robert Silverberg story. Who I've not read yet, but I've seen his name around a lot. But I like this might be an interesting one to look at for Apocalypse. This reminds me of the Valley of Gwangi. I wonder if that's what they were going for. Maybe time travel? We got some more, Harlan Ellison, also some Ben Bova, who I've seen, mentioned in regards to the, Science Fiction Hall of Fame Volume 2A, which is a collection of novellas. And I don't know where that is. There it is. Here it is. Yeah, Ben Bova. But, I'm getting distracted. This one looks like we got a image of Kali, Mother Goddess of the World. I don't know if that's Kali or not, but that's got Bruce Sterling. And the fact that they're climbing a mountain, maybe the Himalayas, so it might be Kali. Alright. Ooh, another Robert Silverberg plus some Orson Scott Card. I really like this cover. Very space opera-y. This cover might appeal to Steve Donoghue. Ooh, we got something for AI. James Patrick Kelly, Glass Cloud. We got some other stories by Orson Scott Card, Charles Sheffield, Jen Yolen. I don't know those names except for Orson Scott Card. That ship reminds me of the Royal Starfighter in Star Wars Phantom Menace, the one that Prince Amidala goes around. And this one has Lucius Shepard, more hairy turtle dove. Again, I like this cover though. Kind of an alien egg coming out of what might be like a sun, a star, the sun spider. So it's I guess that's a race of creatures that live and are bred in the sun. Interesting. Got some psychic stuff going on here. Eye for an Eye, Orson Scott Card. And there's an ESP. This dude really looks like Doctor Strange. About halfway through. Got another. I Need More Space. Harlan Ellison again. Got a boy looking out. Oh, this is a December issue. You got a reef, boy looking out on the stars, and kind of a palace in the background. Another December issue. Okay, so these back to back. December 1987, December 1998, no. Or 1988, sorry. A new romance story by Isaac Asimov, Christmas Without Rodney. And a major new story by Harlan Ellison. Look at his hair. Ooh. A Midwinter's Tale, another December issue. Got this demon, alien, wolf-looking thing. Scale Hunter's Beautiful Daughter. Another Lucius Shepard story. Got this big crocodilian dinosaur dragon thing. And is there a... This is more a fantasy story than a science fiction story. Sunrise by Jack McDevitt. And we also got some more Harry Turtle Dove, more Jane Yolen. I love these covers. Sorry, I don't have a lot to say about all of them. Ooh, I like this one. Put Your Hands Together. Oh, Neiman. We got a kind of an alien priest, and does he have a? And he's got a crucifix. So that's interesting. I like stories that have to do with religion. I'm very interested in religion. I'm actually planning one of my first AI stories. I'm planning to read Good News from the Vatican. I believe that's the name of it, which will have to do with a robot version of the Pope. So, very interested in this one. I might look at that later tonight. Got some more aliens. Robert Silverberg, Pat Cadigan, Michael Bishop. At Winter's End, we got this Bugsy alien looking out on kind of a desolate landscape, but in the back, in the far distance, in the distance, there's a city. That's cool. Alright, I'm running out of space. I'm definitely running out of space now. More Robert Silverberg, more Lucius Shepard. Got kind of this cosmic white dude. That's corny. That's the corniest one so far, I think. I used to think of something like the Watcher in Marvel Universe or like Beyonder. But Frederick Pohl, I haven't seen his name yet. We got some trains and some soldiers on another world. Maybe that's supposed to be Mars, I don't know. It looks red, so I'm gonna say it's supposed to be Mars. I'm just looking at the back for a second. Just kind of advertisements for other books. Firebrand by Marion Zimmer Bradley. Earth Clan by David Brin. I've actually got that book. I've not read it, but now that's interesting. We got a monkey monk. Writing on a almost like a gargoyle face. That's interesting. The Limits of Vision by John Barnes. Karen Joy Fowler. Okay. I dropped one. Robert Silverberg, Gilgamesh and Uruk. This is, so I guess that's the Gilgamesh. Then we got Alexander Joplikov, Many Mansions. We also got James Tiptree Jr.'s story, who I got really excited about the other day because I found out that she's the same one who wrote, I think it was a psychologist who would not harm rats. But that's Earth just like a snake. I don't know. It's Rin. So just you know, I can read, but there's no sticker in the way of the words. So I can't read if I can't see the letters. The Earth just like a snake renew. I like that name. But here we got, okay, so we got, the Virgin Mary, we got Buddha, we got an alien, pyramid. Okay. And final story, So Long and Thanks for All the Fish, nah, it's Walter John Williams Surfacing. We also got The Courts of Xanadu. Xanadu? I've never actually learned how to pronounce that. By Charles Sheffield. But that is all of them. And this video is already too long, so I'm going to stop there, but I do want to do a pile-up, like some booktubers like to do. And I want to feel like a booktuber too, so I'm going to do a pile. I'm not doing this well. Let's see if I can do it one-handed, though. Alright. Okay. Moment of truth. I gotta get them all in frame. I got a big head, and it's about 2 of my heads. So, that is all of them. I am very excited to look into these. I'll probably start reading some of them tonight, actually. I'll also be reading a bit, some more out of some of my science fiction volumes. I hope to do another video, maybe 2 more videos on aliens. One kind of talking just generally about some different stuff I've read, and one doing a kind of a comparison of the 2 stories I read last night. Those were The Conquest of Gola by Leslie Stone, and the Star Stealers by Edmund Hamilton. So I will put those out as soon as I can. I want to read maybe a couple more alien stories, as I said before. Even though technically I should be reading AI stories now, but I kind of want to read a few more alien stories, so I'm going to bend the rules a little bit. I hope that the hosts of this fantastic event will forgive me. Sorry. But I'll maybe post one later on. I've got so much other stuff I want to do. Emails, NaNoWriMo, reading. Sometimes it's hard to remember that that's kind of the point. of this event. So I will let you all go. Anyways, have a great night. I hope you're all enjoying New World's November. I hope you're all enjoying November. Looking forward to Thanksgiving, Christmas, and yeah.